and today I will be guiding you through a relaxing pajama flow that you could do in the bed before you get up or before you go to bed. You could also do it on your yoga mat. If you're going to be on your yoga mat, I recommend having a blanket nearby to support the knees and some pillows also. I also have a curated playlist on Spotify that you can find in the description below, and you can go ahead and play that playlist now. We are going to find our way to our back in a reclined position, any position that is comfortable for you. So if that is Shavasana, find that. If you would like to bring the feet to touch and knees splayed out, or possibly feet mats with distance and the knees knocking in. This is a super yummy pose for the low back. This is typically my favorite. And we're going to close the eyes or soften the gaze. Hands can come to the belly, to the sides, maybe one on the heart and one to the belly. And just begin by noticing your natural breath. Not changing anything, just noticing how your body is moving with each inhale and exhale. If you are beginning your day now, I invite you to set your intention for the day. Allow this practice to set the tone for the rest of your day. If you are winding your day down, push everything that happened today to the side and allow yourself to fully relax in this practice, and allow it to set you up for a deep and good rest tonight. Begin to deepen your inhales and exhales. Drawing the breath all the way down to the low belly, and exhaling fully. We're going to take one deep breath together. Make this the deepest breath you've taken all day. We're going to inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. Open the mouth and sigh it out. I'm going to blink the eyes open. Going to hug the knees into the chest. Maybe circling out the knees, giving the low back a nice massage. Reversing your circles. Eventually find stillness. We're going to drop the left foot to the earth. Inhale, right leg up. Find a bind behind the right thigh. Maybe circling the ankle. To really get into that calf, push the heel up to the sky. Point and flex. We take the right ankle to the left knee for a reclined pigeon. If this is enough, you can stay here. To deepen, we're going to take a bind behind the left knee and just gently pull that left leg into the chest while also guiding the right elbow into the right knee. You should feel it in that right hip. Just breathing here. We're going to drop the left foot back to the mat. Arms out to a T. We're going to drop the legs over to the left. And gaze can go over the right shoulder. Come back through center. We're going to take the right foot into the right hand for half happy baby. Hand can also come to the back of the knee, or peace fingers can grab the big toe. And if that left hip starts to come off the earth, just gently push it back down. We're going to release the foot and come back to knees to chest. And notice if there's a difference between the right and left hip. We're going to drop the right foot to the earth. Inhale the left foot up, straightening your left leg. You can find a bind behind that left thigh. Be circling out the ankle. Flex and point the foot for a good calf stretch. Point that heel up, push it up to the sky. We're going to bring that left ankle to the right knee. Stay here if this is enough. For more sensation, find a bind behind the right knee, guiding that left elbow into the left knee. Going to release. Right foot comes back to the earth, the arms to a T. I'm going to drop the legs over to the right. And gaze can go over the left shoulder. Come back through center. We're going to take the left foot into the left hand for half happy baby. Again, find whatever variation that you need. That right hip is coming off the earth, push it back down. Going to release. Knees come to chest. Noticing any differences between the left and right, or notice the difference in how it feels now than when we were in this pose earlier. We're going to rock up to a seated position. And we're going to roll over the feet to find a tabletop position. Move this up here. We're going to find a couple of cat-cows here. So cow on our inhale. So inhale, drop the navel. Exhale, we're going to round the spine, drop the head, push them out away for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Take a couple of rounds of cat-cow to your own breath. Eventually find stillness. We're going to inhale the right hand up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to thread it underneath the left arm, bringing the right shoulder to the earth, resting the head on the earth. Bring that left hand up to the top of the mat. Just breathe here. We're going to bring the left hand back underneath the shoulder. Press up and bring the right hand to the mat to meet the left. We're going to inhale the left hand up. Exhale, thread it through underneath the right. Bring the shoulder to rest on the earth, head to rest as well. Right hand travels to the top of the mat. We're going to bring the right hand back underneath the shoulder. Press up. Bring the left hand back to the mat to meet the right. We're going to take a little bit of a wrist stretch. So we're going to turn the hands backwards so that the fingers are facing the knees. Bring a little bit of a bend to the elbows. And we're going to begin to sit back towards the feet, bringing the palms off of the mat. The further you go back, the more sensation you'll feel. So just go as far back as you feel comfortable. We're going to come back forward. Take one hand, circle it out, and then the other. Going to float the sit bones up and back. Hands travel to the top of the mat for puppy pose. Head can come to the mat or chin can come to the mat. We're going to inhale back to tabletop. We're going to tuck the toes. If this is enough sensation, you can stay here. For more sensation, we're going to walk the hands back towards the knees. And this is screaming toes. I'm sure you'll find out why it's called screaming toes if you don't know already. And just find where you feel enough sensation. This is one of those poses that typically you start out hating, and then the more you do it, the more that you actually like it and want to do it. I used to hate this pose, but now that anytime I'm on the mat, this is one of the poses that I always go to. Going to walk the hands back out to the top, untuck the toes and tap the tops of the feet against the mat. And we're going to set up for a super yummy child's pose. So you're going to grab your blanket and your pillows. And the blanket's going to come underneath the knees. just to give a little extra comfort and support. And I'm gonna grab a couple more pillows here. Let's see. I'm gonna do this one. Just so that I can have a little bit of an incline. And I'm gonna bring the pelvis so that it's sitting right where the pillow is. And before we fold over our pillows, just take a moment, sitting up straight, growing tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to fold over your blankets and your pillows. We're going to be here for a couple minutes, so just really get comfortable. Make sure that you're happy with your setup. We're about halfway through this pose, so if you have your head turned to one side, you can go ahead and turn it to the other side, just to bring in a little bit more balance into both sides of the body. begin to bring some awareness back into the body. Bring the arms back underneath the shoulders. Press up. Maybe taking a back bend, tiny little back bend here. We're going to leave our setup here. You may want to grab another blanket or another pillow so that you have an even little table here. And I'm going to take my blanket. I'm going to make it a little wider to set up for a frog pose. So if you want to take a full frog, a supported full frog, we're going to use this setup. If you are not comfortable taking full frog, you can always come to the belly and do a half frog. So just one leg at a time. Just make sure that you have a right angle in the hip, in the knee, and in the ankle. So if you're going to take full frog, supported full frog, going to bring the knees onto the blanket. We're going to lower down slowly and intentionally. And make sure that the pillows are coming underneath the pelvis to bring the earth closer to us. And just slowly get into your pose. Make sure that you have 90-degree angles in the hip, the knee, and the ankles. And find a comfortable position. Just getting there so that you can release into your frog. I'll let you know when we're about halfway so that you can switch the head to the other side, or if you are in half frog, you can switch sides. We're about halfway, so if you are in half frog, you can switch legs now. If you're in full frog, you can switch the way that your head is laying to bring in some balance. Begin to bring the awareness back to the body. We're going to push most of our weight into the chest and slowly and intentionally release one leg and then the other. Take your time coming out of frog. I'm going to push up to our knees. We're going to set our pillows to the side. Set our blanket to the side. We're going to bring the legs out in front. Grow tall through the spine for staff. Bring a little bit of a bend in the knees. We're going to inhale the arms up and exhale, fold over the legs. You can straighten the legs a little bit. You can keep that bend in the knees to bring that stretch into the low back. The more you straighten the legs, the more you'll feel it in your hamstrings. Inhale, rise. We're going to come to the back body to find Shavasana. You can take your blanket and put it to the back of your mat to give you a little pillow for Shavasana. Shavasana does not have to look any particular way. You can start or you can end the way you started in that pose, or you can find corpse pose. Just find a comfortable position that you can relax and allow the medicine to absorb into the body. The next time you hear my voice will be to guide you out of Shavasana. begin to bring awareness back into the body. Maybe wiggling the toes and the fingers. Maybe taking a full body stretch. Rolling over to one side. I'm just taking a moment here eventually pushing your way up to a seated position. Hands to heart center. Taking a moment in gratitude for allowing yourself to practice, to relax. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you.